just take off his jacket and his opponent immediately forfeit.
Nope. I'm not fighting that fucking guy. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
This man is Dalton. He used to be the UFC middleweight world champion, but now he's a broken man. 3 years ago, inside the UFC octagon, one fight changed everything. Dalton's best friend, who was also his training partner, stood across from him. It was just a regular match. But that night, something was off with Dalton. In the 5th round, his opponent could no longer fight back. The referee was about to stop the fight, but Dalton went crazy and threw 3 more brutal punches. His friend collapsed in a pool of blood and never woke up. Dalton's championship belt was stripped. His fighting license was revoked. The entire combat sports world banned him, but more importantly, he couldn't forgive himself. Now he scrapes by in underground fighting circuits, making money just by showing up and scaring opponents into quitting. After winning that fight without throwing a single punch, he walked out of the venue. A gambler who lost big rushed up to him.
You just lost me $500, asshole. Ooh.
He stabbed a knife into Dalton's side. Dalton didn't even flinch. He just looked at the guy calmly. His eyes seemed to say, "That's it?" The gambler freaked out, dropped the knife, and ran.
Hey, where you going? Y'all gonna take your knife?
Dalton walked over to his beat-up car, opened the trunk, grabbed some tape and clotting powder, and patched himself up. That's when a woman showed up. Her name was Frankie. She ran a bar called the Roadhouse on Glass Key in Florida. Lately, local thugs had been harassing her place. She wanted to hire Dalton as a bouncer for 20 grand a month. Dalton pulled the knife out of his side and turned her down. He said he wasn't interested. Frankie handed him her card and told him to think about it. Dalton tossed the card onto the passenger seat. That night, he parked his car in the middle of the train tracks. The sound of the train whistle got closer and closer. The tracks started to shake. Dalton closed his eyes, waiting for the end. But at the very last second, his eyes snapped open. His survival instinct kicked in.
Maybe not.
If he couldn't die, then maybe it was time to start living differently. In the end, Dalton took the job. He caught a bus to Glass Key. During the day, the sun was shining, the beaches were beautiful, the lady at the bookstore was friendly, and even gave him a storybook. Dalton felt a warmth he hadn't felt in a long time. But he had no idea the island turned into a different place at night. Motorcycles roared in, and a gang of thugs stormed into the bar. The leader was a guy with a goatee. They smashed everything in sight and shoved anyone in their way. Bottles shattered everywhere. Frankie looked at Dalton, her eyes begging for help. Dalton slowly walked over.
I'm not Billy, right? If there's some thirsty customers waiting for you, I can handle these gents.
Well, who the fuck are you, Mr. Smiley?
Can I talk to you guys outside for a second?
I got some work to do. There's another one.